33.
In the button, I
should leave the meeting because of that. No, I'm playing.
I just paused by myself.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Hey, that really.
You keep on digging.
Because I instead of like recreating a new file every time, I just take what's already there and just go in there and edit the shit that needs to be taken out. Yeah. Like if you ever read our descriptions, you notice they always start out the same. It's because I don't rewrite a new description every time. I just go where we're like episode to episode, I'll go and like change what needs to be changed, and then I leave the rest of it alone.
No, I don't be paying attention.
So that's why it says 32, because that was the 32 topic list. And then instead of going in there and for whatever reason, because I'm a fucking retard, I don't change 32 to 33 because I fucked up. And I promise you, when we go to record next time, if you'll look at the list, it'll say 33 or 32 still, and it'll be episode 34 topics. I'm sorry. This is who I am.
It's okay. It's okay.
Also, I hope I don't have to get up in this recording because I don't have no pants on. Like I'm just in drawers and a t-shirt.
Is it an oversized t-shirt?
If I got up, you gonna see movement.
You just came up and took your pants off.
Well, I came home had to go to the bathroom. You know, I gotta get butt ass when I do that.
In your pen. Yes.
Okay. Let me unlock my phone again. And I hate when I'm going to type my password in now and like it doesn't register. Like I didn't hit one of the numbers, and so I gotta like restart. I'm so sick of this shit, me.
Get you a screen protector.
I had to pay $40 for this motherfucker.
Return it. Where'd you get it from?
Whitestone. They have glass screen protectors, and their shit is fucking most of the time.
And just get another one. Have them exchange it.
I fucking did a fucking warranty, which this is the bullshit they do, right? Whitestone, I fuck with you, but you did some fuckery. In order to even start the warranty, you have to pay for it. It's $15. Granted, they refunded the money. So I don't think they're gonna send me a new one. I mean, did you see, it's not fucked up. It's fine. I just don't know how to type my password in. It is what it is. But I've used a lot of different brand screen protectors, and none of them have the clarity and like the sensitivity that these do. And whenever it's working, it's fucking phenomenal. The only issue is I don't know if it's me or if it's everybody. Mine likes to crack. Every time I've ever had to replace one, it's cracked right here on the side. And it says it's in the exact same place. It never fails. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I don't know. I got a case.
So I have
No, I mean like for the rounded part.
I don't know. I wish they'd go back to fucking flat screens, but Samsung just refuses to fucking listen.
I'm feeling like a newborn baby gazelle trying to hold this phone out of a case.
Yeah. I love the feeling of a phone out of a case, but I just don't have the balls to like do it.
Do like 10 minutes max in my room on my bed.
Yeah, like I'll do it like I'll do that. Like when I'm walking around like the living room and everything, I'll do it. But like I can't do it in the kitchen because I don't have the balls to do it. Yo, side note, and this is a first, and I'm you got to respect innovation, you know, regardless of who it is. Shout out to Apple. They finally went away from that notch on their screen. They did a cutout, but their shit is like way better than ours. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
On the new iPhone 14, they have a cutout for the camera and all that, and the sensors and stuff. But then on the screen, since it's an AMOLED, they buy the screen from Samsung. You can kill out those LEDs up there, and like you can use I had to send you video. You can use the space right around the cutout for other shit.
Yeah,
You can have it do like a timer, and it'll like show how much time you have left on the timer and everything up there, but like it doesn't interfere with any of the other shit on the screen. And they did a really good. Credit due. Fuck Apple for life for real, but you've got to get credit due. Like they did that thing, and that's super hard. So they still didn't, for the techies that are watching this, they still didn't give y'all USB-C. They will ride that lightning cable out until they fucking can't. What happened?
Somebody's car alarm went off. I thought it was mine at first. I was like, give me a second.
As long as you don't go in there naked like I did, you be all right.
I got a dress. I couldn't imagine, bro.
This is why we have it, because it's shit like that.
Now I'm helping your ass up to go outside naked, just so I can say that.
And I'd be like in the house just naked, like
yeah,
like like you might tell me you're gonna be gone for the weekend and be like, you might come home early, and I'm just in the kitchen just butt ass making a pizza.
I'm so done. At least gotta give me a warning, just in case.
But you know what it is? I don't have the body for someone who should just be naked all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Like when that dude, when I thought dude was breaking into my crib, like if I seen myself naked, I'd be like, you know what? I'm all right. Whatever it was I came here for, I no longer want.
Motherfucker, it's crazy.
Weird. I ain't even intro the fucking episode. That's crazy.
Makes me talking.
Welcome to the episode of We'll Figure This Shit Out Later podcast, episode 33. We are your host, Darren Unique. It's the same shit, different day. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Y'all know what y'all came here for. Y'all know what y'all came for. I did want to say, I don't know if you've seen this. Pakistan is getting fucked by floods. It's really fucking bad. Like, I think they have double-digit deaths. Like, they're getting fucked. So pray.
Like flash floods or something? Like, what is it?
Yeah. But it's been going, like, I don't know that it's still going on right now. Like, when I wrote this was like a week ago. But it was like really, they're getting fucked. Like, multiple people. Like, I'm thinking like mid double digits of people have died from these floods. Like, they're really getting just fucked in the ass.
Damn, that's fucked up.
So positive vibes, and if you pray, prayers for Pakistan. If you don't, cool. Then send them positive. What the fuck just make Mackenzie, if you're watching this, get your shit together. So
what? What? She married herself. Give her like 2 days.
I'll just call her on the podcast. Hey, listen, get your shit together, right?
Lord.
I think what?
Huh?
If everything goes the way it's supposed to, we gonna have some fun. Cause I got some fun topics.
Or I'm gonna have to pull up. She's gonna be one. Either she's gonna be here, or I'm gonna have to pull up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but what do you say?
I said either she gonna be here, or I'm gonna have to pull up straight after work.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you, it's either one or the other.
Like pull up here? Or what do you mean pull up?
To her.
Oh.
And get her.
That's crazy.
I know.
You see what she said real quick. Look.
What she say?
Oh, let me pause it. This ain't got nothing to do with the podcast. Hold on. What? My fucking screen again. Okay. First topic. Let's do this. We ready to pod? You ready to pod? I'm ready to pod. We ready to pod. According to a friend of the show, if a girl doesn't eat your ass, it's because she doesn't trust your hygiene. And I know we talked about eating ass the other day. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to get like clarity. Is that a yay or a nay on that?
That is a name.
No.
I'm not eating ass.
Crazy.
I can really sit there and see you wash your ass. I'm still not gonna lick it. Sorry.
How do you? Let me ask you this: how you wash your ass? Like,
How I wash my ass? Depending on what soap I got, you're either gonna lather the bar soap or you're gonna put that little liquid soap on the rag, lather that shit up, put one leg up in the tub, and you get to scrubbing. And around, you let the water run right through.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You ever put like a little bit of the knuckle in there?
You gotta get in there, yeah.
All right. I'm just thinking. Listen.
You thought I was just tapping the surface? I'm only finger popping my asshole. Ain't nobody else doing it.
I had to ask because I know there are some people who don't. And whenever I brought it up to them, they're like,
oh,
wow, I've never thought about that. It's like, so you've been a dirty ass bitch your whole life?
oh. What? No, you gotta get in there for real.
Is somebody there?
No.
Oh, you just keep looking over there. I'm like, yeah, tell the nigga I said what's up. Are they over there?
No, because the window's open. I keep seeing like planes and shit.
Oh, you 9/11?
The Air Force. Same.
Same people. Some people. Listen, same people got it started. She said she won't let us down. I was like, all right. Fucking spit. Okay, because like I've been in the shower with women and like they look at me weird. And it's like, oh, so you don't have a clean ass. Thank God I haven't licked it.
I literally have rags, or at least when I get in the shower, my rags are from my face strictly. Like, even when people come over, I tell them, like, your face only. And then the white ones are for my body, but I bring in two. So one's for my body and then one's for my private parts.
I gotta get I saw on Twitter the other day. Someone had like a hand towel size, like a hand towel size towel. I don't know if it was made like this or if they had it done, but they like put in like different colors, like you know how like Google's logo was in different colors.
Mm-hmm.
It's cum rag across the bottom of it.
It's a variety, bro.
Yeah, I want one of those so bad. I gotta
My
see if
God.
Etsy has one.
Probably somebody on there making them for real.
Shout out to whoever that is on
Was
Etsy.
it in the Google font or just the colors?
Like it's done almost like it's done like in a Disney kind of way. Like it's like cute, like in like a cute way, but like it's
That's so fucked up.
fucking hilarious. I'll go to see if I can find the picture and I'll send it to you. It's fucking golden. I may have it saved to my phone because that shit was so funny.
Come rag. Just hanging like where the hand towel would be.
No, I think it was like in the room somewhere. Like I don't remember the background setting. I just remember seeing that and I was like, yo, that is hilarious.
Like a special command hook for it or something to hang it up.
It's in the bed, like you right, like on the headboard. You just off real quick.
Yeah. Clean yourself up. No way.
Oh god, they actually say that cold water is better because hot water like makes it sticky, and so cold water is the preferred way to do it. But I don't like that cold stuff touching my body after I just got done laying something down. Like I get like goosebumps and my nipples get hard.
Interesting.
Also, this just I don't know why my brain just went this. I'm gonna text this to you because this isn't podcast appropriate. Let me. Shit, I was already in your message. Let me send this message to you. I got to make sure not to say it out loud because it's not like.
Mackenzie texting.
What'd she say?
Hey, girl, hey.
Yeah, nigga.
Girl, fuck you. You better be here now.
And you know it's why I know you're gonna say those exact words. Go fuck.
Shit, you got me on that question. I don't know.
I just noticed it came to an end really quickly. Like it was all over, and then it wasn't.
I think you noticed it like what a few months back too. I think it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, now they're doing something else. It's crazy. Wow. Hey, does we gotta get somebody on here? Does pause work on gay people?
Just who?
Like you know how like dudes they'll play the pause game.
Yeah.
They'll say some questionable shit and then they'll say pause and like offset it. Does that work on gay people? Or is it like a double negative?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Like if I'm sitting there telling it like, yo, dog, like I showed the dude was beating my back in, pause, like
Because I feel like they would spice it up. Maybe like pause and there'd be another person would play. Like
get out. That's what I'm gonna say. Get out.
she said, listen, Linda.
Who's Linda?
Keep going, I'm listening.
I just want to know who Linda is.
I feel like another homeboy would be like play as soon as someone said pause in a group and just to be like, now you know you're doing that.
I'm gonna be like, get out.
Ain't no pausing over here.
Get out.
He said, get out.
Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? All right, this I might have to explain this one, but I'd like to get it.
Okay.
Like, say someone's a 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they naked, does that make them a 6? Or like, are they a 4?
If they're 5 with clothes on and then they get naked,
Are they a 6?
what do you mean?
Like, I feel like maybe like play with me, right? Pause.
I'm playing.
So like, I'm a 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I feel like when I get naked, maybe I turn into a 4. Like,
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't say unless it's like someone in mind. Like I can't just say 4 or 6.
because I've seen a couple like that look eye, and then when they get naked, like
Because it'd be like
you should have kept your clothes on.
you
We should just fuck through the pants.
can see a man. Well, not you. I can see a man and he has on like a t-shirt that's like loose in the stomach area but kind of tight around his arms. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if this
Then
is.
when he takes his shirt off, he has a dad bottom like brownie points right there. Versus just a fucking washboard. It's whatever floats your boat, bro.
So let me ask you this: 'cause I had a full on argument with someone this weekend over this exact topic. So let me. Can you look at a dude? Can women look at a dude
Mm-hmm.
and imagine what the dick gonna look like and be like within like 80% right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Thank God someone's fucking sane around here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is I'm in the car. Saturday, I don't remember what night. Sunday or Saturday night. Now I'm talking to the homie, and I'm telling her that I believe that I can look at a girl's face and tell what type of tit she has and what a pussy gonna look like.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow that went really left field. But like I really believe like there's a girl we went to school with.
Yeah.
We're friends on Snapchat. And I've never seen this girl naked. I full clarity, never seen her naked. I don't like if I seen her, I wouldn't be angry about it, but I'm not going to chase after it.
Yeah.
Plus, she's married, has a kid. It's never stopped me, but that's not the point. And I believe, based off her face, I know what the tits look like. And the nigga told me I was nuts.
Not like you said you're gonna be 100% right all the time.
No, I for her, I literally think I have it like down to a fucking T.
Mm-hmm.
What they look like. And then there are some women I can see the face, and I'm like, I know the kitty is fat. Like I picture, I can visualize what it looks like.
So I like it. Okay.
And I just want to know if like women are able to do that too. Like if they can see a dude's face and be like, yeah, this is what the joint gonna look like.
Yeah.
Can y'all tell what it's going like how it's gonna be just off of energy?
Now that's tricky. Because a lot of men are like, even some women talk a big game and then it don't really be that. So I'd rather not get my hopes up and then it's two, and then I'm just upset. I'd rather just imagine what it looked like. Now the motion in the ocean, that there's no way for me to like preview that.
This is what happened. I know you ain't watched it, but just follow me. People who listen to this have watched it. So I'm watching Game of Thrones, right? I'm rewatching some episodes because the House of Dragons is back every Sunday night, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Fuck with it. Shout out to Ashley, by the way. We be bouncing ideas off each other watching that. Anyway, neither there. There's a scene where Cersei, the main antagonist, goes to fuck her brother, right? Which is they I don't know. White people have always did weird shit, and this was back in the medieval times. So cool. The way she approached that nigga and like how she did him, I said, I know it's her brother. Look, I'm not. That's weird. I'm not, but I know it's fire. Just off the way she ran him, like she walked him down and backed him down. I said, I know it's fire. It can't not be. It's so fire. He looking the other way, fucking his own sister. I know it's fire. I think it's in like season. That's got to be like late season 6, early season 7. And she was supposed to go to court or some shit like that, and she just said fuck court. And her brother came in there and he was wiling. And he was like, "Yo, you was supposed to do this, yada yada yada." And then she dead ass was like, "Listen, they can't do fucking shit." Walked down on the dude. He trying to argue with her. She pulled the pants down and just going to Suka Lamink. She just polishing the fucking knob. Mad aggressive. And I said, I know it's fire. It has to be. It can't not be fire.
This show is wild. I'm good on it.
Oh no, it's crazy. I be trying to tell everybody to watch it.
I'm good.
But I just like I feel like there's certain people like this, just their energy, just the way they carry themselves, you know, is crazy.
That could just be a mask, though. You never know.
It could be. You're right.
I don't know. I'm gonna just stick to at least seeing what it looked like.
But see, if you doing all that and then I get there and it's trash, you end up like Queen Elizabeth. I don't know. Yo, black people had too much fun with that shit. Black people had so much fun.
Field day yesterday, bro. Didn't even need to be on there 10 seconds after that announcement. The fact that we could have been in England, like, or some shit. Like, and why is it spreading like wildfire? They was ready for it. They had the memes ready for it.
All I know is I saw some dudes tap dancing in front of the fucking. Did you see the Irish dudes? And they were tap dancing. Hold on. Hold the fuck. Hold on. How have you? You know what? I don't think you've been online. You. Yeah. Please tell me it's in my like somewhere. I know I've liked it. It is the funniest fucking video I have ever seen. And it's the fucking song that's playing in the background that I'm like, yo, you niggas are sick. And I love it. Where the fuck is it? I have got to get off. I have got to put the phone down at work. So it's like 5 or 6 dudes standing in front of I'm like 3 days in. Like, dog, she died like yesterday. Today. I don't even know when she. Anyways, it's 5 or 6 dudes standing in front of the castle, I guess. And Niggas is crazy. And they're dancing because to I don't know if you're do you know the song "Another One Bites the Dust" by Queen?
Mm-hmm.
They're dancing to that in front of the kids.
And they're tap dancing to it. Is these like actual people and they just put like the fucking song over it? Oh god.
I know they're dancing to it because
Like,
it's
like
lined up. The timing is lined up. It's perfect.
but I mean, like, are they tap dancing like they did this yesterday in front of the fucking?
Yes.
Oh god.
But Twitter ain't gonna like show like I gotta find like why is ESTG trending? That is terrifying. I hate when I see people trending. Okay, they're just talking about the single that dropped. Okay, good. I had it. What? I've seen this video like 9 times a day, and now all of a sudden it doesn't want to fucking be here. Let me go to my bookmarks. I'm sorry for anyone listening. I know I got a lot of nasty shit in my bookmarks. I'll have to find it and send it to you because it's so funny because they are straight tapped in. Dude, that's crazy. They are tap dancing and they're like in sync with the song. It is so fucking funny. I'll find it later. I'll send it to you. Oh, speaking of dicks, earlier, pause. Do you know how a dick works?
The basic anatomy.
Yes. Okay. Let me ask you this because I had the same the same person I had the face and tit argument with. I had this fucking argument with them. Not really argument. They just didn't know. Kind of. You do know like dicks aren't hard all the time, right? Like,
Yeah, they get soft.
and you are aware that just because like a man sees somebody that they think attractive, like that doesn't mean that it instantly is like rock, right?
Right.
Okay. They assume that like when a man sees something that they like it's just hard, and I'm like, I've literally
y'all can literally wake up and the bitch is hard. There's nothing. Okay. Okay. Go on.
like I understand like it's a woman, so she doesn't know, but like in my head, it's like full transparency. I've slept with her. Like we've been around each other.
Mm-hmm.
The shit's not always like on fucking granite.
Mm-hmm. She would see it if it was. We would see that was all men.
That's what I said.
That'd be almost like we just walking around with a wet pussy all day if we saw something we liked.
The assumption
was
that when a man sees something they're attractive to, they get hard. That's like, no. Like full trans, like a man can be around someone that they find attractive and have like zero desire to try and pursue and sleep with her.
Right.
Like I have homegirls that like are my legit friends that like if they were like, hey, do you want to fuck? I'd be like, yeah, let's do that. That like I'm like they would be like, nah, dog, never even felt like him like even attempt to even try it.
Right.
Like it's
like and you just full on attention all damn day. That has to hurt to be hard all day. Would that not hurt?
If I come too many times, that shit starts to hurt.
Like
it hurts to get hard.
Wouldn't that eventually lead to like erectile dysfunction?
I don't know. That shit terrifies me, honestly. I've had it happen to me once.
Like you pretty much on a fucking, what do they call that? What's that pill called?
Viagra constantly?
Yeah. Like
yeah, it would get hard.
You're gonna call
it would hurt. It would my bad. It would hurt. Yeah, it would obviously it would hurt.
Been tapping out by the age of 40 because their dick's been hard all their life. All day.
It would be painful.
Imagine you try to put on jeans just to go to work.
The only people that would bother is like the dudes that are just like very well well, in that, like, I can just throw mine in my waistband.
And that too, are like people who wear skinny jeans, like some men do. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be uncomfortable. The constant rubbing is what I'm saying. Like all
Oh,
day.
dude, sometimes I do it without lotion, and like at the end of the day, it's like, oh, you're doing this like 5 times. It is, I am in pain.
Okay. Oh man.
I want to know. I want to know. Like, as a dude, like if you do it a lot throughout the day, it gets more watery and clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, as a woman, like if you're a squirter, like if you do it like 12 times in a day, like, is it finally just out of how does that? Just an unlimited supply of fucking.
Dried out. What was that noise again?
But I want to know if like happens too. Like, how do you? You see what I'm saying though? Like,
I don't straight air down there beatboxing. I don't know. You gotta tap out eventually. You gotta let the shit recharge, okay?
you really do because like as a dude, like if you do it so many times, like eventually, like it's gonna get like a little numb. And you just sitting there just sawing away at our box, and it's like, dog, we are lost at sea.
So it's clear that you technically shooting blanks at that point.
You know, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I've had that thought, and then like I just left it alone and didn't ever look more information up.
Like there's no soldiers down there. Just
Soldiers,
y'all,
soldiers.
y'all.
That actually somehow like ties into the next. Like, dog, we are fucking today. We are fucking on it. Speaking of soldiers, while watching Game of Thrones, there's a scene, the Battle of the Bastards, and they are supposed to meet up at a select place. Here's my thing. Like, what if like since there wasn't like coordinates and like you know we're 5 miles east of this or 7 miles east of that. Like, what if y'all are supposed to meet up somewhere and like someone just didn't have the right directions and you show up like 6 miles too far east?
You fucking ghost me.
Like y'all ready for war, and like they just don't show up.
When do you go home? Is the question.
I'm watching the episode. I'm like, how did they know where to be? Like, especially if you're going from like hundreds of miles.
It makes me wonder if they have like certain like landscapes or like the church or something. I don't know.
How do you know where?
Ringing in the background, like go this way type shit. If that makes sense. Like a fucking big ass clock or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be this way. Go that way. Who is the reporter?
Like these are the things that I like. This is how sick my brain is. Like I sit there and I'm like, there what like I know at some point we got to like we were like okay, 12 inches is a foot, 3 feet is a yard. Somehow we had to come up with the concept of a mile, quarter of a mile is 1,320 feet. Like at some point, yeah, but like if you're going hundreds of miles to conquer somebody, what if like whoever made the map didn't have it right? Y'all show up war ready and you like are 2 miles the wrong direction.
You're just gonna be there.
Like there had to be a point where someone said, "Hey, we should be here." The map says we're. Hey, does anybody know Like, we took a wrong turn? Like, what happened somewhere? Has anybody been here? Anybody know how to?
No, but I really need to know how long are they staying there? If that is the case, like wrong direction, do we reschedule?
Yeah, and like it's not like their cell phones where you can call them like, "Hey, dog, I got the like actually tomorrow through."
I don't know.
What if you have the day wrong? Like these are the questions that plague my fucking brain.
So who's telling them in the show?
They're just like meeting up at places, but like
Is there like no one like going around making announcements or some shit?
they send birds and shit. But like that's the other thing. Y'all had to train the birds to a point to get like how does a bird know where to go?
Right.
How do I know if I send this bird with this note to Unique that it's gonna get to Unique? What if you moved and the bird goes to the old house?
Are they really trained or is it just with migration?
In the show,
Like they know all birds are going to go to this certain tree at this
yeah.
time. So we're going to attach a note to this bird and it's going to be there and hope it falls off or some shit.
Or like what? Like what if the bird comes to my house? I'm not even home. The bird's gonna wait for me to get there. It's a bird.
Probably not.
This is the issue. Like I need the answers to these questions because I know that they use birds as a way to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
What if the bird got shot down? Like you warning niggas like, oh, the British is coming. And then in the midst of the travel, the bird gets eaten by a hawk or something like that. And then you just not ready for it.
Well,
and then they fucking call you for treason and they're like, you were supposed to tell them and you didn't. It's like, dog, I sent the fucking bird. I can't help that the bird never came. My city got burned down because you didn't say anything. Actually, I fucking did. There's no receipts.
yeah. What's it? Two or three at a time.
Just like, how does someone has
Good question. That's a good question.
Uh,
They didn't even taught us that in school.
if there are any
Niggas had to meet for war and they was out there in the battlefield. But actually getting to it, I don't know.
the Battle of Herrenholm, how did y'all coordinate this? Granted, in Game of Thrones, there is like a map.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all gauging distance? I have to know these things. Like, how do y'all do these things? Mm-hmm. And it's so crazy. It's like you just can just kill a nigga and go to the town over and like never happened. Yeah, just sketch. She just fucking gone. Never was there.
You got me. That's a good question.
If there are any historians watching this, please someone like text me, DM me. Like my fucking DMs are please someone tell me. This is the shit that plagues my brain. This is why I sleep like shit. Oh, okay. I know what he's talking about. Okay. Y'all don't like them thick? Yes. Who the fuck said they don't like thick? Oh, faggot ass nigga. Oh shit, you ain't supposed to say that. Speaking of dying, let me ask you a question. How many men do you think have been indirectly killed because a daughter, a girlfriend, a friend, niece, sister, someone said, I'm gonna call my man to come fight you. I'm gonna call my brother, boyfriend, uncle, dad, nephew. I'm gonna call somebody that has nothing to do with the situation at hand to come and engage in physical altercations with someone they may not know because my pride may have been hurt and has resulted in the death of said human.
Mm-hmm. Probably a lot.
Is that not like a problem?
It go both ways. Granted, that lady did call. Let's say I called you. Let's just say you're being reasonable. Okay.
No, I'm with you. Go ahead. Put me on.
And you like, actually, no, I'm not gonna come and do that. Are they not both at fault if he decides he's gonna come out there for his sister, aunt, girlfriend, whatever? Like he knew what he was getting into. And he showed up anyway.
Okay. Now,
so you can't put it all on just that one person. Like, yeah, I started it, but you could have said no.
this is where sometimes, every once in a while, I think we need a third mic because you. Hold on, how do I word this? You think very logical a lot of times. Very logical. And there are a lot of beings that don't think as logically. Like you don't react with emotion a lot of times. A lot of your shit's logic based. But I think it is rare for certain beings to use logic. And I think a lot of them use emotion. So while if I told you no, you would probably be like, that makes sense. Which you would, I don't think you'd ever put me in that situation. I don't think you would ever put yourself in that situation. Right. But that's you. Let's just choose a random person. Because you got to think the person who does that, who says, I'm going to call my man, I'm going to call that person, probably is reacting off emotion. How do you think that would go if the person on the phone said, nigga, are you fucking stupid? No, get the fuck out of here. I ain't fucking, what? No, bye.
They might go crazy.
You think that gentleman would probably be called a pussy ass bitch?
More than likely.
Scared.
Yep.
I thought you loved me.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably added on social media just because he didn't show up. I can see it.
You think like a nigga too much sometimes.
What do you mean?
That's why I do think we get along so well. But I'm like, unique things like I think. Like your father weighs you too well.
I gotta be either on the same step or a step ahead. Not playing.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like your dad did too well of a job raising you.
But yeah, I can see that.
It's got to be a lot. It's got to be in like.
It is. I mean, we see videos every day though, like people get in a fucking fight. We don't know if the people were called or they were already there when the fight broke out, but I just see everybody swinging and then somebody pulls out a gun. So, I mean, Miami, Florida.
On the flip side to that coin, that same coin,
every day.
If you think about history throughout time, think about male beef, like beef between two dudes. It is almost always, not always, but I'm going to say it's probably in the high 80s to mid 90s. It's always over a woman. Like legit wars have been started over a woman. Money sometimes plays into it, but it's a woman. And male pride. But then whenever I say, yo, if you fuck my girl, if I have a girl and you fuck her, and that's not my girl, you can have her. Like it is what it is. It's always, you don't care about me. And it's just like, no, I'm not fighting another dude over you. Like it's not that important to me. I'm not dying over you. You never loved me. Okay.
Darn.
Like I've been called crazy because I wouldn't like get busy with a dude over like a chick. I was like, no, you're crazy.
I feel like I would have went off behind the doors. As soon as we got home, like, you got your fucking mind trying to put me in that type of predicament. The fuck is wrong with you?
I've seen like the thing is I've seen the shit firsthand. Or like a chick like scenario for you. I'm in a city with some people and a dude is trying to sell CDs. And one of the women that I was with declines. And the man obviously was like, all right, well, you funky ass bitch. Fuck you. He made a choice.
Yeah.
And one of the women that was with us, made a choice to sit there and argue with him and go back and forth for a really long time. And I asked this person, like, yo, can we just like walk away? Like, what do we cut it out? And she was like, nah, fuck him. You shouldn't have said something. You're right. You also made the decision to engage with him too. You could have just left it alone. And so I asked the man that she was with, you not going to do anything? And the nigga looked me dead in my soul. He said, nah, bro, I ain't worried about that. I can fight. Now, said city, when we were in high school, was known to have more murders in a year than any other city in the world. Quite known, well known for murdering. Now I looked at him. I said, this nigga's insane. Because I didn't know that you could punch bullets. And so a few weeks ago, I brought it up to this gentleman. And we agreed in a roundabout way, but we didn't. He was like, that's my girl, dog. You got to defend her. And I'm like, even if she puts you in a position like where your life's at risk? And he was like, yeah, that's, you just got to do what you got to do. And in my head, I'm sitting there, I'm like, no, that's not my girl. If she's putting me in a position where like my life is going to be put at risk, that woman doesn't care about you.
Right.
And after the encounter and we walked away, I asked her and she was like, well, look at him. He's in really good shape. So I'm not concerned. There were 6 of them. Even in the fair one, even if they not the type of niggas that like will air it out. Like I understand the sentiment he said. I get what he's saying. Defend. I'm not. I understand what he's saying. I would just hope that like I'm with a woman that like wouldn't put me in that situation in the first place.
Is where's the limit?
Because like yes, he's wrong because he called her a funky ass bitch or whatever he called her. I'm not taking like he initiated the thing.
Yeah.
But then take some accountability and like the fact that you went back at it.
Yeah. To the person you were having that conversation with, where's the limit though?
There isn't one.
If your partner keeps putting you in that,
there isn't one.
You're gonna keep doing it and keep defending them. Fuck that. No. Fuck that. No.
I'll when I go up there Sunday, I'll show you. Like, I'll play the voice messages, and I'm like, Doug, I was sitting there and like, is it me? Am I insane? Because like I understand the mental place where he's coming from. I get it. I completely understand. I get what you're saying. But no, while I understand it, I don't agree with it.
I almost feel like you don't respect me.
Yeah.
No, almost. You don't actually.
That shit was insane to me.
You get 2. Fucking with me, you get 2.
But I also know that I'm the dude like some shit don't look fishy. Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Something don't look right. Let's get out of here.
Quick, fast, and hurry. I got the printer. That is insane.
It's you get it. You with me? You with me? You see? I see the face. You see? It's not just me. Okay. Because I thought it was. I was like, dude, maybe I'm bugging. And I had the homie in the car with me, and I was like, nigga, like you listening to these mentions? Like, am I bugging? And he was like, nah. Like, he's like, I get both sides. He was like, but no.
Like you don't fed up.
One more time.
Like you don't ever get fed up with the bullshit. Like
No,
every time you go out, you don't have to worry about her starting some shit or like trying to finish some shit.
Now I don't know how often it happens. I just happened to be there when this happened. Now that may have been a one and done situation.
I'm talking about the person you were talking to.
Oh no, like I said, I don't know if they have been in that situation more than once. I was just there at that time, and I was like, and you know what? I think what started the like not even an argument. It was just like a debate. It's how I say things. I thought somehow I thought of the memory, and I wrote in the group chat with them, and I was like, "Yo, this nigga said the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life." Now that probably come across like mad, but my issues is just how I talk. Like that's how I talk to. I don't know how to not. But the Nick, like literally, when he said that to me that day we was there, I looked at him and in my head I was like, "This nigga Superman." So like speaking like this ties into something else. We're going on a little bit of a tangent. I have a homeboy, and his wife really wants me to get in a relationship because she said she's like, I wish I had like when you come over here, like I wish there was someone else with you, like a woman that I could talk to. And I'm like, all right, I get that. And so I'm like, it just ain't happening right now. I don't. It's not them, it's me. And she was like, well, I have a friend. I was like, okay. So she tells me her friend and everything, good looking girl, redhead, cool, whole nine. She's like, the only thing is, she likes drama. Like she's a really problematic girl and she likes drama. I just kind of looked at her and I was like, yo, I've been around you for like, it's got to be close to a decade now. Close to a decade. I was like, I'm the most, like, I don't even enjoy that shit. Like, that shit is so tough to me. And I was like, so why the fuck would you want me to be in a relationship with someone who, like, thrives for that shit?
Right.
She was like, well, no, she just likes to instigate stuff in public. And it's like,
you gotta back that shit up your damn self.
Bitch.
In public.
I know her husband's watching this. I don't mean bitch in like a negative manner. That's not what I don't mean that like in a negative way. But like bitch, like, excuse me? He likes to instigate stuff in public. That's not the one. Like, no. Because instigating leads to murder.
And who in jail? Not her, but you. I don't like it.
That is insane.
Like it one bit.
That shit was insane to me. To piggyback off of last episode's topic about like if you as an ex you shouldn't go to somewhere like your ex significant other loved. I don't like hearing y'all use y'all's ex boyfriend's lingo.
Why?
The lingo should have ended with the relationship.
What if it's not intentional though?
Like I know, like naturally, when you around someone enough, you'll start to like a little like talk like them a little bit.
In nature, yeah.
Because like I remember, like I was what triggered this was a memory came up on Facebook, the Facebook memories, and I saw some comments in there, and an ex of mine was talking like, just like I saw the messages, and I was like, oh, like that was whenever I was saying like that heavy, and you were saying it too, just because we were around each other so much. I was like, I hope this nigga ain't like using my shit around like another dude. And I was like, and I hope, granted, I hope no man is using his girl's lingo around ever. Like, I hope he ain't like, dog, it's giving this. That's main character energy. I hope no man is doing that at all. I'm gonna have questions.
It's really gay lingo.
Do what?
It's really gay men lingo.
It. Aha. Aha. Like you really love anal. Is it because you love like anal or like you like fucking buttholes? But that's you know what? You're right. I'm wrong. My thing is this. When y'all break up with the dude, you break up with his fucking lingo too. That shit comes to an end. Any spots he showed you, you can't go no more. Anything that he loved, you can't go nowhere. You can't go there anymore. If he puts you on a drip, you got to go back to wearing fucking Birkenstocks. You can't wear the Jordans no more. You can't do it. You can't. You cannot do it. Listen, if you're a white girl and you had a black boyfriend, you can't continue to wear the Jordans. No, that's specifically for us. Don't get in the car playing that nigga the ESTG album I showed you. No, you got to go back to country, ma. You can't like you. Taylor Swift, right back to it. You cannot. If I showed you classic rap, you can't be in the club reciting verses. You can't. It's you got to kill that off. You can't call a nigga B. That's my New York, the Bronx, and Harlem and Darien own that. You can't. I own part of the trademark. You can't. I've been using B my entire life. You can't call a nigga that. I own a small percentage of that's crazy, and Maul owns 99%. I own 1% of that's crazy. You think unique. You see what I'm saying? Unique. You know what I'm saying? I go too far. I feel like maybe by the look of your face, I may have went a little too far with some of that. But I feel like you with me in general. You with me?
No, I was gonna make a comment.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna leave it off here.
No, it's okay. We can have fun.
I'm gonna leave it off here. I'll tell you afterwards, though.
I want to hear about it now. So let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Okay.
Thank you guys for listening to another episode. We'll figure this shit out later. Episode 33. We got something special, hopefully, for you guys for episode 34. We're going to have fun regardless. There's one topic on there that I'm really excited to hear, like, your answer to. Yours specifically. So, like, subscribe, comment, bell icon. Get notifications when we upload. We also upload to all streaming platforms: Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast. We are on YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram at Maldonado Studios. You can follow me on Instagram at whatever my username is. I can't remember it right now. You can follow me on the Twitter. Leave Unique alone. Again, we go over this every podcast.
Nobody anyway.
Fuck with the podcast.
I see y'all. I promise.
Yeah, we see you.
I just don't respond.
We don't feel you niggas. Bye.